And welcome into the Grayson County Soccer Complex as it is the final regular season game of the 2020 season. We're already at this point, which is just crazy to sit and think, as it is the Grayson County Cougars and the North Hardin Trojans. Sam Gormley here tonight, and welcome into our pregame show on another absolutely perfect night here for soccer. As right now, temperature we're looking at here at the soccer complex, 72 degrees, not a cloud in sight. The sun has set, so the temperature will continue to drop just a little bit, but it won't necessarily be as chilly as we've had the past couple of times. North Hardin enters the game with a record of 4-6-2. Grayson County enters the game with a record of 6-5. Coming up on our pregame show, we'll introduce you to both teams. And when we come back, though, we'll give you an update. The Grayson County Lady Cougar volleyball team in action down at Edmondson County. Did they win? Is there any question? We'll tell you that coming up, as this is Cougar Soccer on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
That's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. That's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to Ready.gov/myplan.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougar soccer team is getting ready to take on North Hardin here in a district matchup, as it should be a great matchup here between these two teams tonight, as Grayson County enters with a record of 4-6-2, or Grayson County enters with a record of 6-5. North Hardin has a record of 4-6-2. Grayson County volleyball, though, in action just a few minutes ago in Edmondson County, and it was a 3-0 sweep. Lady Cougars have now won 12 games in a row and have started the season 14-1. What a season that the Lady Cougar volleyball team is turning on in this season. As this team has been really fun to watch. I know the illustrious sports writer Don Brown was in action down there today, so we'll be sure to have him bring you all of the updates from that. You can check back the K105 Sports Twitter tomorrow, and you'll be able to find it there. His recap, probably, maybe mid-morning, around midday, lunchtime. You can check in. But so it should be good to read about that as a dominating performance. I think Edmondson County, the most they scored in a set was 14 in the 3-set sweep. So Grayson County again improves to 14-1. Cougar soccer team last night, they were winners on the road at Campbellsville. They won that one 2-0. It snapped a 3-game losing streak that started back last Thursday, a game that we did, as they lost to Caldwell County 5-2 last Thursday, 4-0 on Saturday against PRP, then lost to Barron County as well, 5-1, as that came on the heels of a 4-game win streak, as they again had that win streak. And it was with wins over North Bullitt, wins over Campbellsville, Butler County, and Meade County. So they ended up winning both of the games that they played against Campbellsville this season. As Grayson County, though, in the district tournament, will play 1 week from tonight in the district championship game against Meade County. That game will be held here at the Grayson County Soccer Complex. Official start time for that game is set for 6 o'clock. We'll take a break, come back with more, as this is Cougar Soccer, right here on K105 Digital.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to Ready.gov/myplan.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
North Hardin enters the game with a record of 4-6-2. Their leading goal scorer on the season is Caden Logston. He's got 5 goals and 5 assists. Other goal scorers include Rakai Hanley. He has 3 goals. Also 3 goals from Xavier Demanich. Jonathan Chandler, he has 2 goals. Leading assists is Caden Logston. He's got 5 of them. 11 assists on the whole for North Hardin. 17 total goals. They're averaging just about 1.5 goals per game. As your goalkeepers for North Hardin, Thomas Keene is the main one. Number 50, 65 saves, 16 goals allowed, and 3 shutouts. North Hardin on the season giving up just about 1.6 goals per game, and again scoring just under 1.5. Grayson County leading goal scorer Matthew Haycraft. You're also going to see Josh Stevenson out there, and your keeper is Jackson Kane. Head coach of Grayson County is Kenny Fukuhara. Head coach of North Hardin is James Stone. North Hardin 1-2 in the 17th district. They will face Central Hardin next week in the 17th district tournament, as they played Central Hardin earlier this season, actually to open the year, and lost that one 1-0. So it should be a good match for the Trojans. This one should be a good one as well. We'll take a break, come back. The play-by-play is coming up, as this is Cougar Soccer on K105 Digital Productions.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
It's time for soccer in Litchfield, Grayson County, and North Hardin. Coming up here as the Cougars enter with a record of 6-5. North Hardin enters with a record of 4-6-2. As we appreciate you tuning in tonight on K105 Digital Productions. Again, you can watch all the coverage on our Facebook page. Also, we have it live on our YouTube page. Again, just search K105, no matter how you do it. Best part to do this if you're watching on YouTube is you can put it on your smart TV. And if you got one of those, you can set it up there. Just search K105. You can get it streaming up there. It's like you're watching ESPN or something along the lines of that, just with poorer commentary than you probably see on ESPN. Got to see, we can only do what we got to do. Grayson County, though, again, 6-5. North Hardin enters 4-6-2. Matthew Haycraft, the captain for the Cougars, he's making his way into the circle. Again, with that green, you've got the wrap there, the captain's armband. As Grayson County in their home navy blue jerseys with white numerals. North Hardin in white jerseys with blue numerals and blue pants. So we made the point in one of the games earlier that, not a lot of players were wearing long sleeves. For North Hardin, I'm not sure that there is a single player wearing short sleeves. In fact, looking over at Grayson County, there's only a few players that have short sleeves. So you've got a lot of players wearing the long sleeves today, and I don't know that I necessarily blame them, as it should be a great game. North Hardin gets it off, and we are underway between Grayson County and North Hardin. As North Hardin gets it down into that far corner. Again, North Hardin going to be working from right to left on your TV screen here. Grayson County will be working from left to right. Let's just hope that this goes better than the JV game, which was 10-0, as North Hardin scored that 10th goal with about 30 seconds remaining, or 30 seconds into the second half of play, as it just was. And I'll tell you, the North Hardin JV team was one of the better JV teams in any sport that I've seen. Just incredibly talented. They had a lot of corner kicks, and it seemed like every corner that they sent in, somebody headed in. It was just a very talented group. As into the middle of the box, missing a kick on it was Hornbeck, and Grayson County tries to control it on that far side. As right now, it is Logston with the ball. He's the leading goal scorer. He gives it back to Sanders, and cleared out by Grayson County. Controlled in the back by Mershoni. And down into this near corner, it's Maldonado with the ball. Maldonado sending one inside, and trying to get ahead on it inside the box was Grayson County. Nice defense down there by Meredith. And he's got it, and he will finally just kick it out, so a throw-in will come for North Hardin. Just over a minute into tonight's game. Again, Grayson County and North Hardin here. This looks like your official temperature for tonight's game, 72 degrees, so very comfortable. Hornbeck, nice defense on the inside, and he gives it up back, but North Hardin right there to try and get something in. The Trojans getting into the box. The Cougar goalkeeper Jackson Kane keeping his eye on that ball to make sure. Nice defense, though, at first by Grayson County. It looked like somebody was going to get their foot in there, and we're going to have a goal immediately by North Hardin. So look down at my notes and look up and see the ball going into the back of the net. And the Trojans have themselves a 1-0 lead. Not the start that Grayson County was wanting here early on. After North Hardin dominated that first 2 minutes of action. So Grayson County, they got to see if they can't just get the momentum here. They don't need this to turn into something like the JV game. Especially since this is their final game before the district championship that will be held 1 week from tonight, next week. Down over to that far side, North Hardin's got it. Back here into the middle, Sanders. Sanders tries to get one inside the box. It is controlled down there by Domenech. Inside Sanders, cleared by Hornbeck. Nice defense by Grayson County. And there to get it was Stevenson. He gives it back to El-Masri. El-Masri gives it down here to Stevenson. Stevenson shut off by the North Hardin defense. And they're going to whistle a foul there from behind, as it was whistled there on Rashid. Probably not a bad call, so Haycraft will take this kick here from just about 40 yards out. Haycraft lets it fly, and he boots one inside, and Rashid there to stick his foot in and give it right back here to North Hardin. Into the middle. Here comes the Trojans with a push, but it's not a great one, as it ends up being taken away by Clemens. Haycraft calling for El-Masri to go into the corner. And Haycraft gets it taken away, but gets it right back. Haycraft gets it inside the box, trying to split three defenders. And it's back here to El-Masri. El-Masri into the box, and it's taken away by North Hardin's defense. He's in there to stick his foot in there was Joshua Burns for the Trojans. And here comes North Hardin up that far side of the field. Taken away by Grayson County. Right into the middle, Stevenson. Stevenson down here to the near side. Chipping one up was Clemens, and just put a little bit too much under it, and Stevenson wasn't able to get there in time. Another fight on the inside coming, and chipping that one out to the high side is North Hardin. They'll just give this back to Jackson Kane and let Kane try and get something going as he kicks one straight into North Hardin. As coming in there streaking was Domenech. And he has 3 goals in the season, and Jackson Kane just kicked it right into him. So it will turn out to be a goal kick, though. So it turns out to be the same thing that was the plan from all along. So Jackson Kane gets one in. Won by North Hardin on the outside of the line. And it will go out of bounds. Throw in for the Trojans down on that far side of the field. Right down the line from where we are right here underneath at the midfield line. Ball into the middle. Domenech. He maybe gets away with a little bit, and they are going to whistle it. Foul called on Max Evans. So he got just a little bit too much of Domenech. So a kick will come here for the Trojans. And to take it will be number 14, Nicholas Sanders. He has 1 goal in the season for the senior. Grayson County setting the wall up. The whistle is blown. Jackson Kane getting set. The sophomore keeper. It's chipped up, and it is over the goal. So it's a nice chance by Sanders, but it goes too high as we're 33.5 minutes to play here in the opening half. North Hardin again with this 1-0 lead over Grayson County. Stevenson off to Haycraft. Haycraft ball up, and it'll be a foot race to it, but the keeper will get there just in time. Again, the keeper for the Trojans is Thomas Keene. 65 saves coming into tonight's game, 16 goals allowed. Big-time boot inside, and that'll be a foul called on North Hardin as Domenech just completely shoved down a Grayson County player. So Hornbeck will kick this one away now. Grayson County trying to get their first chance here in this one. And it is Stevenson. He tries to get around the defense, but it was shut off. Down to this near side, it's controlled by Hugh. And coming through, and down the sideline goes North Hardin, and they got a man. Domenech, all alone, finally caught up with on the Grayson County defense. Domenech has some good size, as he's listed on the roster as one inside the box. As he is listed at 6'4", and he's every bit of it. North Hardin, I know, has a very, very good football team this season. Bunch of Division I players on that team as well. So one of the possible favorites in 6A to maybe take on Louisville Trinity. Cougar football team undefeated. They will face Graves County tomorrow evening, as that game will begin at 7 o'clock. You'll be able to watch it here on K105 Digital Productions. Matthew Haycraft right up the middle with the ball. Can Grayson County maybe get something going on offense here early on? Down here to the near side to El Masri. El Masri controls it. Back to the middle to Haycraft. And breaking away with it and fighting for it. And finally coming down with it is Grayson County. And I thought they were going to get a little closer to it, but instead North Hardin controls. A little bit of a lethargic 2 minutes for Grayson County turned into the goal from North Hardin, but you're seeing a little bit more, I don't know if energy is the right word, inside the box and rolling around, and finally a North Hardin player gets it. Nice save by Kane on the inside as he stuck his hand down and grabbed it. As it seemed like that ball was just kind of bobbling around down there, and finally a North Hardin player was able to take a rip on it. With 31 minutes to play here in this first half. Again, the Trojans lead the Cougars 1-0. Rolling one into the box, and it goes off of a North Hardin player, and Jackson Kane will run it down. Kane puts one on the ground. Controlled over on that far side by Stevenson. Stevenson chips one inside. El Masri, it's just a little bit too short for him. And the keeper, Keene, picks it up. Into the middle, chipping it out into there. It's Gearing with the ball. Down here to the near side, and he'll go out of bounds, so a throw-in will come here for Grayson County. As the official looked a couple of times over to that far side of the field and made it look as almost there was a sub coming in. And there will not be. As I thought a couple of times he kept looking over to that side, almost like it looked like another team was going to sub someone in, but no one ended up coming in. So here comes a kick for North Hardin after a foul whistled on Grayson County. As it will be taken by Logston. Logston again the leading goal scorer on the team. He sends one in. Booming kick right into the hands of Jackson Kane. Looked like a return man. And he grabbed that one. He gives a nice boot off. Picked up right at the midfield line by North Hardin. This is the final regular season soccer match of the season. And I'm not sure you could ask for much better weather. Nice defense on the inside by Skaggs for Grayson County. And down over to that far side. Inside, sending one in, and it's over the head of the keeper, Jackson Kane. 1-0. North Hardin still leads this one here 12 minutes into tonight's game. So we appreciate you tuning in here on K105 Digital Productions. So the kick will be taken by Kane. Miles Hornbeck is standing even with him at the goal line. Looks like he was just stretching. North Hardin controls it on the kick. So right now with the ball is Tomas Garcia. Haycraft, ball's down, no whistle. Burns, inside and wide to the left. So Jackson Kane will again kick this one away for Grayson County. Again, they really have not had many offensive chances at all early on in this game. North Hardin has controlled the most of it. The one common opponent between these two teams was Meade County. North Hardin beat them 1-0. Grayson County beat Meade County 4-3. Right up the middle comes North Hardin. Through the middle, trying to set something up, and nice defense by Grayson County. Evans has got his foot in there. But North Hardin takes it right back. Down here to the near side come the Trojans. Controlled here near side Domenech. Rolls one in, and Miles Hornbeck clears it way out of bounds. So a quick throw in will come for North Hardin. Sends it one. Bouncing around on the inside of the box. And it is back here to North Hardin. Rolls one in. Comes down to the near side. Crossing one in, and Haycraft is there, but North Hardin takes it right away. Sending one in. Nice defense on the inside by Hornbeck. And that one is cleared out here to the near side, wide left. 25 minutes to play here in the opening half. It's 1-0. So Jackson Kane to kick this away. Haycraft with the ball here for Grayson County. Cougars looking for a first chance. Clemens now. Ball up into the middle. And Haycraft can't get there in time, but it bounces off of him and right into the defense. Here comes El Masri. Can he get around the defense? Tried to get it off to Haycraft, who does come down with it. Haycraft weaving through. He's going to take one, and it is going to be knocked out of bounds. No, El Masri saves it in, chips one into the box, and the defense for North Hardin knocks it out of bounds. No, it does stay in. Seems like it was going to go out about 4 or 5 times on that attempt, but Grayson County comes down with it on that far side. And this one finally is going to go out of bounds, and it is going to turn into a goal kick, is what the head official says. Seemed like that ball was going to go out a couple of times, but Grayson County's first chance in this one does not turn into anything. Big time boot by the keeper as that one got past midfield. Controlled down the near side. Nice defense, Grayson County, as Clemens got his foot in and knocked it out. And they're going to say it is Grayson County ball here on the throw-in as multiple subs will check in. Next stoppage of play for North Hardin. Hornbeck with a big-time kick down to this side. And Josh Stevenson looked like he might have had a chance on it, but North Hardin immediately just clears it, and a throw-in comes here for the Cougars. North Hardin down that far side. Hornbeck again on the ground. This time he'll clear it out. North Hardin, the Trojans, come right back with it. Stevenson. Ball through to El Masri. El Masri is onside, says our official. He wasn't able to get full control of the ball, though, right away. Stevenson now has it in the back. So that was a chance there for Grayson County. Hornbeck gives one inside, and it'll be knocked out of bounds by North Hardin as a Grayson County player took a hit. Kenny Fukuhara wants a foul, and the head official says nothing at all. So a throw-in will come here for Grayson County. As someone hit the deck like crazy down there, it was Colton Glenn. Fukuhara wanted a foul whistled as Haycraft falls down on the far side. Now he's shoved down, so they're going to say a foul here come. And immediately the official tells North Hardin's coach to cool it, I believe. It's North Hardin's head coach is James Stone. And Haycraft slow to get up on that far side of the field. I guess he was waiting for the conversation between the head official and the head coach to continue. So it will be a kick for Haycraft on that far side. Can Grayson County get a chance? Probably send one into the box here. It's a good ball inside, but the defense is better for North Hardin as they immediately knock it out, so a throw-in will come for the Cougars. Looks like it will be taken by Malachi Clemens. Clemens throws it in, but it bounces off of the defender for North Hardin, and it's going to turn out to be nothing. Not the greatest throw-in for the Cougars. I think he was looking for El Masri. Chips one in and wide left. And it'll be run down in this near corner by Grayson County before it goes out of bounds. Ball up and it'll go out of bounds and roll near where we are right here. Throw in coming for North Hardin will be taken by Hugh. And some subs were coming in on that side as well for the Trojans. As one of them was Jonathan Chandler. He has 2 goals, does the junior. Comes up this near side and out of bounds. throw in this time taken by Logston for the Trojans. They lead 1-0 just about halfway through this opening half. Inside the box, Chandler, he got a head on it, bouncing off of multiple heads. There's a third head, there's a fourth head, and finally it hits the ground and Jackson Kane picks it up. As it was like 4 or 5 straight headers inside the box there, and finally Kane was able to grab it in there with his hands. As next week we will be back at the Cougar Den for Lady Cougar Volleyball. They'll take on Breck County, as that is their lone loss on the season. A rematch. Shot one in over the crossbar. Just goes high, and it looks like it was tapped by Kane, so it will be a corner kick coming for the Trojans. Sub coming in here for North Hardin as well. So it looks like it is Aaron Muhammad into the game. Here comes the corner attempt for the Trojans. Into the box, bounces off of a Cougar's head, and it'll go out of bounds. Hornbeck was there to knock it way out into the hands of Athletic Director Jason Kincaid down that side. Get you an AD that can ball boy at the same time. Takes talent. Corner coming. On the ground, and again another one will be cleared off, and looks like Kincaid's going to have to do another one. Jackson Kane to clear it off. North Hardin has it here. As inside, and Hornbeck will get there to clear it off. As North Hardin here, and we're going to have some subs coming in here for the Trojans. Trojans using a lot of substitutions here early on in this game, as it is Rakai Hanley, and he's got 3 goals, and Kane was waiting to get this one away on the kick. And there'll be a foul whistled from behind, called on Muhammad. As he went over the top of Matthew Haycraft, and Grayson County's offense setting up. Haycraft working quick. He's got El Masri inside, but the keeper is there just in time to pick it up. As Josh Stevenson and Baha El Masri were right there to try and get a chance on it, but it is picked up by the keeper, Keene. Down to that far side. Haycraft into El Masri. He's onside, says the official, but instead the keeper picks it up right away. As here comes the throw-in for, or the kick from James Stone, and it's a booming one right towards the middle. And it will be picked up here by Grayson County, but North Hardin takes it right back. Out of bounds off of Grayson County. That's a good call there by the official. North Hardin back to the far side of the field. And it is Matthew Haycraft right up the middle. He's got it down to the near side to El Masri, but nice defense by Hugh to stop that for North Hardin in that far corner. El Masri's got it. Can he keep it from going out of bounds? And he will not, and it'll turn into a throw-in. So he was kind of trapped in that corner. North Hardin did a nice job using the sideline as an extra defender of sorts. Ball goes high down to that other side, and it will be picked up. No, cleared by as the keeper was, I think, thought calling off his defense, but instead it was cleared off by one of his defenders. North Hardin up that far side as it is Chandler with the ball. Heron. Bounced off, and nice defense by Hornbeck on the inside, and he'll immediately push one up, and it's El Masri that's got it. Let's do it inside. And play on, says the official, as North Hardin's got it. Chips one in, and Kane right there to pick it up for Grayson County. Ball straight up into the air, bouncing off and headed. Haycraft's got it. And it will be won here on the inside by North Hardin, and they'll just kick it right back to the keeper, Keene. Josh Stevenson making him play, as the keeper probably should have just used his hands and picked it up and taken advantage of it. Clemens. And it'll go out of bounds. Colton Glenn tried to get underneath of it for Grayson County. Another sub coming in for North Hardin. Grayson County hasn't made a sub, but North Hardin's probably their 6th or 7th of the game. Deep team using advantage of it. It's up and down their roster. This is probably the biggest roster we've seen that they've posted, at least on the KHSAA, we've had in this is the 6th soccer game we've done this season between boys and girls. Fighting for it. Back into the middle. Rolls one inside of the box here, taking Heron. Heron down near the near side. Grayson County, nice face defend. And Heron gives it back. Bounces off of the defender and kicked away at first. And now it'll be cleared by Grayson County's Evans. Down that far side goes North Hardin. Chandler. Sending one inside of the box, and Jackson Kane to the right hand reaches out to grab it. Defense playing a lot better here for Grayson County after a rough start. Ball kicks straight into the air, and it will be picked up on the ground by North Hardin. El Masri tries to get it back, but instead it is the Trojans with it. Inside to Heron. Heron down this near side. Falls down a little bit, keeps his balance, rolls one in, and there's a goal for North Hardin. Heron chips it to Chandler, and Chandler finishes with the right foot. North Hardin has themselves a 2-0 lead. Just really nice movement on the inside. And you've got 5 substitutes waiting to come in here for North Hardin. As that was an assist from Heron, and the goal there for Chandler, his 3rd of the season. For Heron, that is his 1st assist. That's where Grayson County's just got to make sure that you don't let, a 2-0 lead here quickly turn into a 4-0 lead. Get one here, and then it's a different game. Hornbeck, through pass up, but taken away by the Trojans. Trojans are doing a really good job of reading the Grayson County passes in this game. Not letting the pass percentage be high at all. Over in that far corner. And in and off the crossbar, off the second crossbar, and Jackson Kane picks it up. Hits off the right crossbar, bounded over to the left crossbar, and finally Jackson Kane ends up picking it up. A little bit of the hometown bounce there of sorts. Haycraft for Grayson County. He's got it. Looks for help. Bounds it towards the middle, and multiple players hit the deck. Official says nothing. Haycraft a little slow to get up. I think he was hoping for something. They give it off, and El Masri's offsides. So here come the Trojans immediately playing it off. And cleared out of bounds by a long distance. Grayson County. Under 10 to play here in the first half. It's 2-0. North Hardin leads this one. In the back, it's Gearing. Getting it back now to his defense, trying to set something up here for the Trojans. Gearing into the middle to Burns. Burns chips one way out to the right. And that'll turn into a goal kick here for Grayson County. More subs coming in for the Trojans. This time it'll be number 7, Domenech. And another sub that comes in is Muhammad. And North Hardin almost like using a platoon, it feels like. They're just running subs in and out. Head coach Kenny Fukuhara for Grayson County doesn't necessarily have that luxury as much. Chips one down to that far side, and it is Hornbeck who, is it knocked out? It is, so it'll turn into a goal kick here for Grayson County. Hornbeck did a nice job using that sideline as an extra defender. As a reminder, Cougar football team tomorrow taking on Graves County. Official start time for that game is scheduled for 7 o'clock, so our coverage begins at 6:30. So you don't want to make the trip to Mayfield. We'll have all that coverage that you need for you. As I say, as El Masri just bounces off of him, so a throw-in will come for North Hardin. As I said to someone earlier in the week, Graves County is the furthest trip we'll make all season, but it's one of my favorite places to go. People are very nice. It's a nice facility, nice place to watch a game. And pre-coronavirus, they fed us in the press box. And, I can be bribed. As ball kicked out on the head. As it was a nice ball inside. Fooled Jackson Kane. So a goal kick will come here for Kane. So, I can easily be bribed. I'm not sure if in a coronavirus world we will see that. Speaking of that, you've got all of the interesting things with all of the restrictions this season. As if you haven't watched any games, you see that none of the officials tonight are doing it, but they have an ability if they'd like to wear a mask on the field. It's not a requirement by any means since they are moving. But as we saw on Tuesday night, one of the officials did is a through pass is going to be cleared right back towards the goalkeeper. And he'll knock it right back here towards the near side. But official on Tuesday evening in the girls' Lady Cougar soccer win over McLean County was using one of the electric whistles. It's the first time we'd seen one of those this season. That's something new that you don't see. But, the biggest staggering difference is if you see any fan cams, fans are required to wear masks at all times here. We're wearing masks while doing the game, so it's something different. That, it's just the world that we live in, the year 2020. So it's just one of the requirements, and I know the KHSA has been very, very strict on that. Again, another ball rolls towards Athletic Director Jason Kincaid, and he is getting his money's worth tonight, working behind that goal. So Jackson Kane will kick this one away. And immediately North Hardin putting some more subs into the game. As North Hardin here. They're going to wait, though, I guess, to get those subs officially. Kane to kick. On the ground, a line drive kick goes right into the chest of Sanders for North Hardin. Sanders has it. And he just kicked that one. Looked like off the side of his foot or something. Just a little weird kick. Now Masri. Sanders bumping him from behind. And Clemens now. Malachi Clemens, that is. And Matthew Haycraft trying to just get something going for Grayson County. They had that one chance about 15 minutes ago, but other than that, it has been a dominating first half for the Trojans of North Hardin. But really, when you think about it, Grayson County in a way is lucky to be down 2-0. In some ways, it feels like it's about 5-0. 5 minutes to play here in the opening half, though, on what is a perfect night for soccer here at the Grayson County Soccer Complex. Inside it is out, so a goal kick will come, and here come those two subs for North Hardin. Chandler is one of them. He's already got a goal tonight. Kane on another line drive kick. Haycraft this time will win that. Gets around the official. He'll try to beat, and he hits the deck, and a foul will be whistled on North Hardin. Haycraft immediately sends one in. Can Josh Stevenson get it underneath of it with the right foot? Hitting the deck inside, and nice defense to save it. As Stevenson went tripping over the keeper, Keene. That was a chance for Grayson County. A nice ball by Haycraft. Now the Trojans coming down on their own. Can the defense help out the keeper, Kane? And they will do just that. So that was definitely a chance for Grayson County on the inside. And if they would have had one more player in there, it might have been a chance to get it off with a rebound. Shot into the box over the hand of Kane, and it'll end up rolling out of bounds. So a goal kick will come. Is it? You could tell by the official on the far side that that ball just kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and finally ended up going out. Another sub comes in for North Hardin, as the substitution is Hugh. So you've probably had about 17 different players in this game already for North Hardin. Seems like the only person they haven't subbed out is the keeper. Hornbeck underneath of it. Bounces high into the air. Stevenson tries to go over top, and they are going to blow a whistle and a foul called on Josh Stevenson. And the official's going to talk to Stevenson now. And now the North Hardin player, Rashid, is talking with the official. It's a heated conversation, and now another whistle is being blown here on the field as, it's an injury substitution here as Grayson County's got a player checking out on that far side, Jackson Skaggs. Looks like he's grabbing his right leg. Let's hope that's nothing serious at all. And still the North Hardin players are still talking with the official, and at some point, if you're a head coach, you need to tell your team to it's done. I mean, an official will never change mind. You know, you're never going to get an official who changes his mind. He might say, I made the wrong call. You're maybe not even going to get an official that's going to do that. But at some point, you just need to say, okay, we play on it. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what they were complaining about. As inside, chipping one in, it's a wide open shot at the goal, and is it in? It is. The wide open goal was scored by Jonathan Chandler, his second of the game. The Cougar defense couldn't get back in time. It's 3-0. So not what Grayson County wanted in this. With 1 minute and 50 seconds to play here in the first half. They just need to get something here to end on a positive note. Haycraft weaving through, and he is going to have that taken away, and a foul is going to be whistled there on North Hardin. Burns is whistled for that. Haycraft will get a free kick. Whistle is blown. Can Haycraft get one in here? From probably about 35 yards out. Sending one, and it's way over. And it will bounce off the back of the fence there, and it will turn into a goal kick for North Hardin. One minute to play here in the opening half. It's 3-0 Trojans. Coming it around, and it is controlled there as grass flying up like crazy in the middle of there. And here comes a chance for the Trojans. Right up the middle. Through the legs of a defender, and it's picked up by Jackson Kane on the inside. As here comes Grayson County now with 20 seconds to play in the opening half, as it again 3-0 North Hardin. Five seconds. Grayson County's got to get something going. Haycraft just gets one in, and it is Halmazri trying to run down underneath of it, and it'll be out of time. So at the end of one, 3-0. North Hardin leads this one. This is Cougar Soccer on K105 Digital Production.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to Ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back here to the Grayson County Soccer Complex, where it is 3-0. North Hardin with the lead here over Grayson County. Again, the Cougars will host the 11th District Tournament next week as they will face Meade County. It'll be 1 week from tonight. 6 o'clock will be the official start time of that game. North Hardin, on the other hand, this is not the final game of their regular season. They will host Atherton on Saturday at 11 a.m. And then they will be in the district tournament. They also host it as they will face Central Hardin, as that game will start at 8 o'clock on October the 13th. So I believe that is next Tuesday for the Trojans, as they will look to make some noise there in the 17th district tournament. They played very well here in this first half of action, as Chandler has 2 goals tonight, as he already matches his season total here today. And it's Grayson County's just trying to find that next level, just trying to get some movement on offense. They've had a couple of chances, but haven't been quite able to take advantage of those. Grayson County, though, again, Meade County is their next game 1 week from tonight. This game really does not mean anything, so it doesn't entirely matter. We'll take a break, come back with more, as this is Cougar Soccer on K105 Digital Production.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they're doing, see what music they're doing, see what they're dancing to. I go play piano downstairs, they come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. As a reminder, the Cougar football team will be down at Graves County High School tomorrow evening, as it should be just a great game between two teams. It's turned into almost a little bit of a rivalry. I know that there was a little smack talk that was being talked. I was listening to Coach's show yesterday, and I know it seems like Graves County is awfully confident going in, and when you get a team that's confident, that can usually help if you play it the right way. Grayson County, they are 4-0, undefeated. They're looking for only their second 3-0 start in district play in program history. The last time was in 2014. So that's only happened one other time. Again, that's just the 2014, so it could be a massive day. If Grayson County wins tomorrow and Breckenridge County loses, the Cougars are in the playoffs. If Grayson County wins and Breck County wins, then it'll have to go to next week. But again, the winner of tomorrow's game with a Breck County loss is in the playoffs. So Cougar football team playing really good football this season. Caden Woodcock leads 5A in rushing as he's averaging just under 200 yards a game. He's averaging 6.7 yards a carry, so it's been an offense that's played very well, but I can't mention Cougar football this season and not mention their defenses. They had the streak of 39 consecutive drives without allowing a touchdown, snapped late into last week's game against Butler County. And like I heard, I think it was North Hardin's coach, or sorry, not North Hardin's coach, that's who we're playing. I heard Graves County's coach in their coaches show this week say that it doesn't matter who you play. If you don't allow touchdowns and you have a streak that long, that's a really, really impressive note. So it's an impressive thing, and it'll be a massive test, though, tomorrow as Graves County's offense just scored 48 points last week against Ohio County. They've got a high-powered passing attack that had 403 passing yards, so it should be a great game. And as always, if you can't make the trip based on you can't get a ticket because there's all the limitations that come with that, you can join us. If you're a parent of a player and can go but don't want to make the 2.5-hour drive, join us. We'll have all of the action live on K105 digital productions beginning at 6:30, and you'll be able to listen to the entire game on K105 as well beginning at that time with the Locker Room Show. Play-by-play, the second half's next. Cougar Soccer on K105.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to Ready.gov/myplan.
Welcome back here to the Grayson County Soccer Complex. It is an absolutely perfect night for soccer. There's no doubt about that. As we start the second half, it's still 70 degrees out. Not a cloud in the sky. Sun is down, and it's nice that the past couple of nights that we've been here, when the sun's gone down, the temperature has really, really dropped, and it's not been quite that case this tonight at all. In fact, it's still very, very comfortable. It seems like the temperature really has not changed a whole lot here today. Grayson County will start this half with the ball. They'll work from left to right on your TV screen, again in their home navy blue jerseys with the white numerals. North Hardin will work from right to left in their road whites with the blue numerals. We're underway here in the second half. Grayson County's working from right to left. North Hardin, as here comes Josh Stevenson. Quick chance early on. He rips one and a save by the keeper. As Thomas Keene dove to his left and was able to pick it up, but Grayson County took advantage of a quick early chance. And that was really Keene's first true action of this game. Maybe we'll see a new life there. It didn't seem like it was a bad first half, but it seemed rather lethargic at times for Grayson County. Comes down here to the near side. And on the ground, Clemens controlled for Grayson County, back into the middle. Comes it down, Haycraft. He hits the deck. He wanted a whistle. The official said, nope, nothing whistled there at all. Comes through, and it goes through the legs of Grayson County and goes back to Skaggs. Good to see him back in the game. He left with an injury late in the first half. He was grabbing his right hamstring, it looked like, and that hamstring injury is nothing to anything muscle-related. That hurts a lot, and it can take a long time to heal, so it's good to see him out there. Maybe he was just cramping or something along the lines of that. Regardless, he's back in the game, and that's really all that matters when it comes down to this. Haycraft with the ball right up the middle. Carries it down here towards the near side, trying to find help, and he finds it back here on the near side with Clemens. Clemens, as both Josh Stevenson and Matthew Haycraft wanted wide Clemens to keep that ball on the ground. Far side ball is out of bounds and runs into the Cougar soccer team's equivalent tripod to what we have. They have pretty much the same thing that we have. Theirs is yellow, though. Ours is black on that far side. And here comes North Hardin up the far side. Right in front of their own bench. Again, they lead this one 3-0, 2 minutes into the second half. Here from Grayson County, Kentucky. Chips into the box, and Kane will pick it up off the bounce. So Jackson Kane lets it fly straight up into the air. A booming kick. Stevenson gives it off as Jackson Kane showing why he's the kicker for the football team. He'll be making the trip to Graves County with us. Not directly, but he'll be on the bus. I think they're going to leave about 30 minutes behind us. Chips into the box, and header is off to the left. As in the JV game earlier, North Hardin seems like every single time that they had a shot in the box, somebody headed it in. It was impressive. As their JV team played, I mean, they were really good. So it was one of the better JV teams. And even Grayson County, if they played good defense, it was still just better offense for North Hardin. And there was the first goal that they had. We were right down there setting up our camera that you probably were just looking at from behind the goal. And, I mean, it was tip your cap, respect. Haycraft on that far side has it taken away by the Trojans. Controlled by Burns. Ball down inside. And it is a nice save by Jackson Kane as he dives in as the shot by Domenech was picked up by Grayson County, and Kane, real nice save. And again, another big kick. And Josh Stevenson's got it. He set it up perfectly for the junior. Stevenson trying to find help, and the defense for North Hardin, still Stevenson on that far side. He's got El Masri if he wants to use him. Stevenson gets it around, tries to find a chip in. Header is just off to the left. Colton Glenn. I'm sure Glenn would love to have that one back, as it was a nice ball in by Stevenson looking for another assist, but Colton Glenn just missed it with a head and it went wide left. It was a nice bit of ball movement there by Grayson County. As the North Hardin sub will check in next stoppage of play, it's Caden Logston. Haycraft tries to win it over. A little bit of a push off, no whistle. Haycraft loses it. Coming right up the middle comes Sanders. Ball up for North Hardin. It'll be a foot race to it, and it's Skaggs can't get there in time. Instead, it's the North Hardin offense. Rolls one towards the left and out of bounds. And it's actually going to turn in here to a corner kick, says our official. It was knocked out by Skaggs. So it will turn into a corner, and the corner will be taken by Sanders for North Hardin. And this is where, again, the JV team just killed the Cougars in the JV game. Nice ball inside the box. Bounces off, and Kane goes up high to grab it. And immediately pushing for Grayson County. Here comes Haycraft. This is a chance here. Ball up. El Masri is on sides. Here it comes, the fast break. El Masri down the right side, and the better defense by North Hardin on the closing by Marcioni. As Grayson County's had their chances here early on in this second half. Just haven't been able to take true advantage of it. Here comes Stevenson. Right up the middle. Off to the right and cleared high up into the air. It looks like it might be coming right towards us, as it seemed like at first. That was right on an angle, but wasn't kicked nearly hard enough. Evans. Over to that far side, taken away by the Trojans. Sanders. Ball being called for. Right up the middle comes the 6'4" Trojan. Right up the middle, chipped, and Kane is going to grab underneath of it on the high bounce. As Domenech had a chance on it. And again, Kane boots it off, and Stevenson pretty much felt like he caught it with his foot as he immediately put it right on the ground. Kicked out of bounds by North Hardin, and it will be a Grayson County throw-in. As I give credit to Joshua Burns, as he tried to sell it, saying it was off of Grayson County, but clearly off of the Trojans. Throw in by Malachi Clemens. He throws it down that far side to Stevenson, but it is broken up by North Hardin. Clemens gives it off down to that far side to El Masri. Defense, though, again shuts it off for the Trojans. Better start to this half for sure by Grayson County. I think Kenny Fukuhara is probably saying that, I'm not sure that this team is necessarily just a 3-goal dominating performance as Jackson Kane just on the edge of the box picks that one up. North Hardin's a good team. There's no doubt about that. You can tell that they're well coached. Smart to play as well, but Stevenson has it taken away, but right back goes Colton Glenn, and nice defense to get that one right back is Marcioni. As the junior defender Marcioni has made a couple of real nice plays here in the second half, as Sanders almost had it taken away by the official indirectly there. Inside, Kane picks it up on the bounce. Waiting for his team to get back. Kane, high kick and a spinner. Bounces again straight up into the air, and Stevenson tries to win the ball, but instead it is taken by Burns. Burns off. Glenn tried to get down underneath it. Can't get there in time. And here come the Trojans. Down here to the near side. Foot race to the ball. Nice defense by Clemens, but still won over by the Trojans. Inside of the box. Fighting for it and taken away by Malachi Clemens. Nice job by Grayson County. Inside Burns. Down the line, and it stays inbound, says the official. He had the best vantage point out of anybody. Straight up into the air. Hits right up in the face of a player. He's trying to head it. Marcioni. Weaving through right up the middle, and a shot is up, and it is good. As it smacks right towards our camera. In fact, if you're watching with us there, you can feel the vibration. There's Jackson Kane running down underneath of it to go grab it. As that was almost a direct hit towards the camera, but it lives to fight another day. Kane to kick it away for Grayson County. He puts this one on the ground. It's like he's kicking off now. And a nice kick headed by Evans. Off to Glenn. Glenn back to Evans. Goes through Evans' leg. And he's got it right up the middle. Chipping it off here to the near side. Stevenson tries to get it, but it'll go out of bounds first. And a throw in will come here for North Hardin. Haycraft wanting some more aggressive defense is what he was asking for. Asking for them to press and put some pressure on. You had some more substitutions as one of the subs coming in is Devin Herron for North Hardin. Chandler also back into the game for the Trojans. And there's a shot that is wide to the left. And another goal kick coming here for Jackson Kane. Kane getting his leg a work in here as we're 10 minutes into the second half. As Kane gets in here, and he will kick this away. And here comes Jackson Kane right on the line. And here comes Colton Glenn. Glenn's got it. Down here too towards the near side. Picked up. And it is knocked out of bounds here and looking for the subs here, so it will be a throw-in for Grayson County, and it looks like Malachi Clemens will take it. Clemens throws it into Haycraft, and it's taken away by North Hardin. Here come the Trojans up this near side. And it will roll out of bounds, so a throw-in will come here for North Hardin. Throw in coming in. Bounces off on the outside. And it'll go out of bounds. Comes down here in towards the middle. As down inside the box comes North Hardin. Nice defense by Wyatt Clemens to get it off. So it'll turn into a corner. Switcher. Here comes the corner for North Hardin. Ball into the box, kicks it up straight into the air if the Grayson County defense. And it'll go back out, so a throw in, another one comes here for the Trojans. No, they're going to say it's a throw in for Grayson County. Looks like we got a sub here in for Grayson. As the substitution, I believe, is Will Meredith into the game there for the Cougars. No, it is a throw-in for North Hardin. I thought it was, but then I thought I saw him point towards this way, but I guess he was bringing in the subs was our official. Down on that near corner here. Comes it through inside the box as a Grayson County player had fallen down inside, ripping it and off to the left. The curve. "26 minutes to play here in the game. 3-0 North Hardin. Hangs on to this lead. Jackson Kane will kick this away for the Cougars. Official blows his whistle, and we're ready to get back to action. Comes down over the head and back here towards the middle. Haycraft tries to take it away. Instead, it is North Hardin with the ball, controlling it over on that far side. It's Muhammad. Muhammad with a little pass off to the far side to Chandler. And it will go out of bounds. No, it stays in. Right in front of the North Hardin bench, and here come the Trojans. Rolling one into the box, and it rolls through and picked up by Jackson Kane. And this time Kane will throw it with some velocity. Looking like a Roldis Chapman out there. Baseball reference, check. Matthew Haycraft right in the middle. Inside, and it'll be picked up by Thomas Keene. Amy Clark might need to check out Jackson Kane down there. He threw some with some velocity. I know the Cougar baseball team might need a pitcher or two. Well, you can never have too many pitchers. Here comes Josh Stevenson right up the middle. He'll kick one, and it is over the net, and that one will go towards, again, Athletic Director Jason Kincaid getting his workout back there. Get you an athletic director that can do it all. So the kick will be taken by Thomas Keene. 25 minutes to play in tonight's game. Again, should this game Grayson County come back and tie, it would remain as a tie. And let's hope that does not happen, as there wouldn't be no chance for penalty kicks or anything like that you'll have in district games. Let's hope in some instances if Grayson County comes back, they just get the win, because we don't need my rant on ties in sports. No one's ready for that, and instead North Hardin puts one in off that left side. Jonathan Chandler adds to as he's got a hat trick. And it's 4-0 North Hardin. Hat trick for the junior Jonathan Chandler. He had 2 goals coming into tonight's game, and he's already got 3. And the entire North Hardin team went to meet Chandler down in that far corner when he went and scored. See, the temperature's finally starting to drop a little bit as I even looked out on that far side, and you can start to see some of the players' breath a little bit when they when they breathe just ever so slight, not anywhere near cold. Starting to drop just a little bit. Matthew Haycraft chips one down to the near side, and Stevenson off of his head and immediately cleared out. And is it going to go out of bounds, or is it going to be run down by North Hardin? They're going to kick it, save it from being a corner, and it'll instead be a throw-in. So the throw-in will come for Grayson County, and it will be taken by Clemens. So Malachi Clemens will throw in. Can Grayson County get something going here? And he gives it into Haycraft, and it's immediately kicked right back out. And we'll do it again. He'll throw it back here to Stevenson. Stevenson over to that far side to El Masri. And North Hardin's going to take it right back, and here come the Trojans, pushing it up that far side, trying to add to their 4-0 lead. Ball up, and it's bounced off of Jackson Skaggs' left shoulder. End up rolling out of bounds, and it will turn into a throw-in for North Hardin. They're trying to throw in, but a sub is checking in for the Trojans. Looks like the new player might be trying to have him turn around so I can see his number. Chips one into the box. Over as the new player is Luke Lynch, I believe, the freshman. Inside, cleared off Clemens, but right back here to the back. Through the legs, interior pass in, chipping out and over. The goal, and 21-20 to play here in tonight's game. It will remain North Hardin 4, Grayson County nothing. So Jackson Kane here to kick it away for the Cougars. Puts it on the ground. Looks like he's going to do it right about in the middle. And a nice booming kick again for the sophomore keeper. Here come North Hardin though. Far side, chip way off to the left. Just a bit outside, and it will turn into a goal kick here for North Hardin, or for Grayson County, as North Hardin's kick went wide to the left there. Kane sets it up how he wants it. You can tell why he's the kicker. He's very methodical in setting his ball exactly where he wants it and so on. North Hardin again takes it on the kick. Far side weaving through. Comes down with it, chips it in, and the head is at first not getting, and now Grayson County clears out the defense. And a foul is whistled in the box, called on North Hardin. As the chance there was for, I believe it was Rakai Hanley. He had two chances, first on the head, and then he got called for a foul inside. He didn't seem to agree with it. And it'll go towards a kick here for Kane for Grayson County. You got multiple subs waiting to check in for the Trojans' next stoppage as we're under halfway through the second half of action. Haycraft's got it. He's playing almost like way back here at right back. Gets around one man. Nice move by the senior Haycraft. Playing in his final regular season game here at Grayson County High School. He hits one off at the back as he'll get one more game next Thursday. That'll be it. And he gets a game in the region tournament as well, but that'll be held at Muhlenberg County High School. So Turf Field will be the host of the region tournament that will be held not next week, but the week after. Ball into the box, and it is high over. Kane grabs up to grab it. And Skaggs went down, and he might be a little bit slow to get up. And he does, as he is a little slow to get up. Limping just a little bit, and I'm wondering if Kenny Fukuhara might make a substitution here. But Kane says, no, I'm not going to wait for that. As he sends one immediately down the way. Stevenson both goes up for it. Grayson County's won it down on that far side, but it's knocked out by the Trojan defense as El Masri tried to control it. Another throw-in will come here for the Cougars right in front of head coach Kenny Fukuhara. Throw in Haycraft, gets around 2 defenders, splits another one, rolls one into the box, and it goes wide, and Malachi Clemens wasn't ready for it, or he might have been able to take a quick shot on one. Inside to Stevenson. Stevenson right on the outside of the box. Rolls it through. Here comes Clemens, and it's knocked out by North Hardin. So a throw-in comes here for the Cougars. Malachi Clemens probably wants to take this fairly quick, not let North Hardin get set. But instead, it looks like Grayson County might set something up on their own. 17:25 to play tonight's game. Throws it into Stevenson. Stevenson quickly double-teamed by the North Hardin defense, and it'll be kicked out. Throw-in coming for the Cougars. Again, and the ball now just went on the field. And throw in. And it is knocked out by North Hardin. Corner kick coming for Grayson. As the corner will be taken, looks like Colton Glenn to take it. He's got Matthew Haycraft about 5 yards in front of him if he wants to give it to him or send one into the box. They like just giving it to Haycraft and making it almost like, if you're a basketball fan, a one-on-one move, like an isolation of sorts, and you're seeing what he can't do. And that, no, I guess they're going to let Haycraft take the corner instead. Seeing what they can't do and seeing if they can add a goal here early on. Boots, and it is way too far for Haycraft, and instead it is going to go, no, it is going to stay in bounds on that far side as the North Hardin and Grayson County players are fighting over it, and it is one out of bounds, and a throw-in coming. Grayson County quickly gets it in over the head of El Masri, and here come the Trojans, and he's got to wait for help. Ball up. Over the head of the defender, and here comes a chance for the Trojans down this near side. Spinning it around, trying to find help. Glenn on the defense, and Kane goes up with a hand, and he's no whistle inside, and they're going to call a goal on that as the player ran into Jackson Kane on the inside of the box. And I think everybody's a little confused as to what it is. Is it a goal or is it not? And Jackson Kane not happy at all as he kicks the ball away. He's probably going to get carded. He's going to tell Matthew Haycraft, the captain, to go talk to his keeper. And Haycraft gets a yellow. And he's going to tell Jackson Kane to cool it as Haycraft picked up a yellow, I guess, for saying something. So I guess it is 5-0 now, North Hardin, after a weird circumstance there. And Kenny Fukuhara wants the head official to come over and talk to him. And I don't know that I necessarily blame him. I think Kenny Fukuhara right now just wants an explanation of what happened there. As he's on the opposite side of the field, he couldn't really see it. He kind of wants to know, what's the official seeing, so on. And what a weird play here. So the official is going to walk over and talk this over with Kenny Fukuhara. He's telling, I don't, and this is where it is an official. You just got to explain things, and then we can move on. As he knocked the ball out of the hands, it seemed like the North Hardin player out of the hands of Jackson Kane, and I think that's where the frustration was for Grayson County. And I think you can make this argument if this was a 1-0 game, no score, tie game, district game, something along the lines of that, it would be a little bit different of a call. But with this being 4-0. As they're still talking over on that far side. And I think, again, Kenny Fukuhara just wants an explanation from the official here, and if we had replay, we'd show it. North Hardin fans are upset about the clock, but I think everybody else is saying it's 5-0. Let's go home. Looks like we're getting back, and I'm not sure they're going to add some more time on the clock or not. Are they going to add more time or not? I don't think so. I think they're just going to say, let's keep playing. So we've been down here for about 2.5 minutes. Continuing to see what happens, and is he going to put more time? He's still talking, it looks like, to Kenny. Now the Kenny, no, it's... I think, is he saying play? And the whistle is going to be blown, and here we go. So I guess they just keep the clock rolling, but when it's 5-0 in some instances, it's not like really 2.5 minutes means a whole heck of a lot. As it's not, I think that's kind of what everybody says, is it's just kind of like if this was a 1-0 game, district game, region game, something along the lines of that, it'd be different. Nice slide tackle underneath by Josh Stevenson to get that one out. So North Hardin here again with this 5-0 lead after the weird play. So throw in coming for North Hardin. On that far side, they throw it down the line. Skaggs kicks it. I'm not sure if that was a headshot or not on that far side. It might have hit off the upper chest. As another sub coming in. Matthew Haycraft checks in, back in for Grayson County after he picked up a yellow. Again, if you missed the start of our coverage, Lady Cougar volleyball team today picked up a win over Edmonson County 3-0. They are now 14-1 and have won their last 12 matches. By far their best in program history, and saved in at first by North Hardin. But a throw in coming for Glenn. Glenn off into Stevenson. And 10 minutes to play tonight's game. Again, North Hardin with a 5-0 lead. Coming it off. And ball up, and it is over the head, and saving in bounds is North Hardin. Comes through, North Hardin into the box and over the head. This was intended there to try and get it into Hanley. Hanley will run it down though, and defense Meredith spinning. Kick in and inside the box, and a whistle, and it'll go out of bounds, and a throw in comes here for Grayson County. Throw in, Haycraft. Gets it around the defender. He's got 3 on him, and he goes around all 3 of them. Haycraft, he's got 2 on him in the back now. The slide tackle is missed by North Hardin. Ball in, and Josh Stevenson can't get there in time. Just a little bit too much touch on that ball. So a throw in will come here for the Trojans with under 9 minutes to play. They lead this one 5-0. Teams were allowed to play. You know, Grayson County's going to play their full allotment of games, it appears here. I think they were allowed to play 12, so this is their 12th game of the season here tonight. Throw in coming for North Hardin. And they're going to let the subs come in. As you've got, looks like Rashid, who checks into the game here for North Hardin. Another sub checking in is Mason Hawkins. Kamari Parks is in there as well. Looks like Christian Calderon. A couple of different subs in, and are we going to have one more or not? I see somebody making their way over that side, and nope. He might be in next stoppage. Good throw in. But Grayson County there to knock it right back towards them, and it is saved inbounds on that far side. Ball inside, weaves through and off the hand of Jackson Kane, and there's a goal for North Hardin. Scored by number 15, Alejandro Tomas Garcia. His first goal of the season, and it's 6-0 North Hardin. A lot of hands on hips for Grayson County. Hands on knees. And you can tell there's some frustration. The key to this, though, is to make sure that this doesn't turn into a poor performance in 1 week against Meade. You know, being a district champion can mean a whole lot, especially, you know, as long as you can avoid one of the 9th district teams, you could do some damage. If you could possibly draw that 10th district team, or maybe even if you get one of the byes and get immediately into the semifinals. Out of bounds throw in coming for North Hardin on that far side. North Hardin, though, they'll play Central Hardin next week in the 17th district tournament. We want to wish the Trojans absolute best of luck in the future of their season, as the only chance these two teams to play again would be if both win the region. And I know Grayson County is a state favorite in their district in their region with Davis County. Come through, here comes a chance for North Hardin, and it's way off to the right. Heron was the one who took that, Braden Heron. As he doesn't have any stats of the season. That would have been his first goal on the year. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to play in tonight's game. Again, North Hardin hanging on to the 6-0 advantage. Remember, though, join us tomorrow evening as we'll be back. Make the trip to Mayfield, Grayson County, Graves County. Official start time for that game is 7 o'clock. Our coverage begins on K105 Digital Productions at 6:30 with the Locker Room Show. You'll also be able to listen to that game on K105 as the ball gets knocked out of bounds. And a corner will come for the Trojans. And on Tuesday next week, Lady Cougar volleyball team in Breckenridge County. Should be a great match. It's the only game that the Lady Cougars have lost this season, and it was in 5 sets. So a little bit of revenge is in the air. And we moved around our schedule a little bit because we had to get that game in, because it was one that, when you get the one team that's beaten you all year, you got to find a way to get that game in. On to K105 Digital Productions. Bouncing in off the corner, hits off of someone's head. Another header in, and a kick is up and over. And under 5 minutes to play, North Hardin missed a chance there to make it 7-0. North Hardin again, though, they'll play Atherton on Saturday, as that game will be a 11 a.m. kickoff, and that will be a home game. So that'll happen from Radcliffe. We made the trip up to their high school. This was in January for a girls' basketball game. Our first trip there. And I don't think we have another trip scheduled there. I don't think either basketball team will match up with them. The Lady Trojans might be coming to the Cougar Den for a girls' basketball game, but I'm not sure that there will be I don't think the boys are playing them up there, and maybe in baseball. We might make the trip up there for North Hardin and Grayson County again. As I know, they have very nice facilities up there. Inside, coming through, and with some authority, kicking that one. As that kick was taken by Marcus Washington, and he had some speed on that. There was an Oraldus Chapman kick, if there is one. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in tonight's game. It's 6-0. Grayson is trailing North Hardin in this one. We do appreciate everyone for tuning in here on K105 Digital Productions. I know we were told at halftime that we have Iceland tuning in tonight, which is always good. And Haycraft falls down. They're going to say play on. No foul whistled, and it'll go out of bounds. And Haycraft just sitting down, and he's upset. Max Evans letting the official know he didn't necessarily love that no call either. So throw in coming for North Hardin, or for Grayson County. So we appreciate everyone for tuning in, though, tonight on K105 Digital Productions. Battling in this game, getting a little physical here late in the game, and this is what you don't need here. 6-0. You don't need anybody to get hurt on either team. Everybody just needs to take a deep breath. And I know Matthew Haycraft asking the official, and he can't pick up another yellow because that would be a suspension with a red card, and that's the last thing they need against Meade County. Sending one into the box, and it bounds through, and a goal kick will come here for Grayson County's Jackson Kane. So I don't know how that went pretty much straight through, as it, I think, hit off of at least one or two players, but it did, no chance came, no clear came or anything. It's just kind of weird play there. They have stopped the clock now with 1:45 to play, so I'm not sure if our head official now is going to keep it, as there was about 3 minutes that ran off in the, as Colton Glenn looks like, or no, that is Ryan Higdon checking in for Matthew Haycraft. That's probably a good decision by Kenny Fukuhara. Last thing he needs is his senior to pick up a red card and be suspended for the district championship game, and I think this is a good decision by a head coach. You don't need anything like that to happen. He's talking with his player right now just to make sure that nothing happens. Kane didn't get quite all of that ball. Hordbeck back into the middle, and a ball up here to the near side goes over the head of the defender for North Hardin. Josh Stevenson tries to take it away, and he does get it. Ball back. Glenn's got it, yep. Ball inside, and straight up into the air. Comes down. They've restarted the clock now with 1:15 to play. Ball cleared way off to the right, and our poor ball boy's got to go get that one. It's one of his longest trips. He's had a couple that he's had to go grab here in this one. He's working hard. He's moving, though, tonight. Throw in, down that near side. Nice job getting that one out. And a foul is going to be whistled on North Hardin, as it's whistled there from behind, called on Kamari Parks. It was a nice job getting that one out by Will Meredith. So kick coming. Under a minute to play here. Stevenson tried to get a leg on it, wasn't able to. Whoa, takes a strong hit there. It's still in bounds down that side. Somehow it stays in. And it comes down over to that far side. And right now, Josh, you got parents yelling at players here on the field. And it comes off, and there's a kick down here to the near side, and it will stay in bounds here for Grayson County. Comes down here to the near side, and Josh Stevenson here with 5 seconds. And this should all but do it. And I can't imagine now they're going to blow a whistle, and it'll be a foul called. And that'll do it. Are they going to play it? Keep playing, says the officials. They're going to keep on playing. He say 4 minutes, I think is what he said. And again, this game is getting very chippy, and you do not need any player to get hurt, any player to get a red card on either side with the district tournament coming up or anything along the lines of that. They're going to have Jackson Kane kick this one. And I think the official did say 4 minutes to play. And Kane lines one inside, and it bounces off. Cleared off here by North Hardin. Skaggs for Grayson County. He's playing nice defense on the inside. And bounces over to that far side, Al Masri. Grayson County pushing up that far side, trying to avoid being shut out. Inside, Stevenson just off of his foot. And it's picked up by the keeper, Thomas Keene. The senior Keene, this would be his 4th shutout on the season. Grayson County as a team has been shut out three times entering tonight's game. So they throw in back to Hornback. Again, we do not have an official time right now. The official is keeping it at midfield. And he had said 4 minutes, and that's probably been 90 seconds or so ago. So we are just at the liberty of the official. When he blows the whistle is when this one will end. In off the hands of Kane. Nice defense, though, by Grayson County. Will Meredith, he just gets, or sorry, that was not Will Meredith. It was Colton Glenn that played nice defense there. So he just started dribbling that one out to give time for his keeper to get ready for that. Throw in coming here for North Hardin, as it will be thrown in by Parks. Parks in, around, shot coming, bouncing off of the defense by Higdon for Grayson County. Getting back, comes down, chip up, and way over, and again, bouncing right in front of one of our cameras there. And it'll turn in here again, just waiting on the official. And again, I think he had said 4 minutes, and we're probably, I don't know, 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, somewhere in that range through that time. I think if you ask both coaches in some instances, they probably are fine with just ending it right now. With how chippy this has gotten here late in this game, you don't want, again, anyone to get hurt, any red cards or anything along the lines of that. They'd be suspended for the district tournament. As North Hardin has a game on Saturday. I believe it's a 2-game suspension, if I'm right on that. As ball up, Stevenson going to try and run down underneath of it, but it's going to end up rolling out of bounds, so a throw-in comes here for North Hardin. "55 seconds," just said the official, as I heard him say that there. So we'll be able to count that down now, as, again, he is keeping the time on the field right now, as some clock ran off during a conversation after a North Hardin goal up this near side. Nice defense by Will Meredith to run underneath of that. Real nice defense, as Braden Heron was coming up the near side. About 30 seconds now to play. So North Hardin going to win this one 6-0, barring a very last-second goal. And it'll go out off of Grayson County. 15 seconds probably about to play in this one. So this will be it. Ball in. Ball down, clearing it off. And we're probably roughly at about 5 seconds now. And again, now we're just waiting on the official to look down. He just looked down at his watch. So I guess it's a little longer than 5 seconds, I said. Throw in coming. He's going to let this one go. There it goes. There's the whistle, and that'll do it. North Hardin wins this one by a final score of 6-0. So we'll come back, wrap it up after this, as this is Cougar Soccer on K105 Digital Production.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. That's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger?
Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where it is 6-0 final score here for North Hardin. In our final break, in the commercial break, there was some chippiness going on between the two teams. As you had officials having to separate the teams. As you had North Hardin players yelling at Grayson County players. Kenny Fukuhara was not happy on the sideline. He might have been yelling at, I think, maybe the coach for North Hardin. And I think I overheard something along the lines of, let's just end it. Let's go home. It's over. It's 6-0. That's the final score. As the game was very chippy towards the end of this one. But it's final score of North Hardin 6, Grayson County nothing. Cougars finished the regular season with a record of 6-6. They will play in the 11th District Championship one night from tonight. As a reminder, tomorrow we'll be back in action, as it'll be K105 Digital Productions broadcast of Grayson County Cougar football. They will face Graves County. Official start time for that game will be at 7 o'clock. You can watch it where you're watching now or listen to it on K105. That wraps up our coverage from tonight, though, on a night where the Grayson County Cougars fall 6-0. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their work. Your camera operator was Cody Brock. Your director was Chase Blaine. Final score tonight, 6-0. Sam Gormley saying so long.